Morning, everyone. My name is Lydia Gutzman, and I am arguing for increased government involvement in income inequality. For my first point, I want to argue that having more equal incomes will allow for increased economic mobility. Redistributing wealth to families who have lower income will allow them to move up and down the social ladder more easily, giving them fairer access to opportunities. More people will be able to afford to participate in networking and social activities that are normally too expensive. Having income equality includes more equitable funds for public schools, and children from low-income families will be placed on a more level playing field with similar resources to those used by high-income students, such as better laptops, better textbooks, and better teachers. This will help us make sure that we can help as many young children grow up to their full potential. Having more equal income can also create fairer labor markets. Wage gaps would be reduced, allowing the differences in wages between workers and executives to shrink. Unions often support equal income practices, which allow workers to have better wages and bargaining power. This can be used to negotiate for fair pay, benefits, and working conditions, which can help increase the amount of stable long-term jobs. Citizens will be more able to save and invest in their and their children's futures. My second point is that income equality fosters social cohesion. In societies like ours, which has very large gaps in income, people often assume that it is due to a rigged system and there is nothing they can do to get a better income. This creates hostility and tension between classes and often leads to extreme political polarization. Smaller income gaps means less resentment and suspicion towards people with different income sizes. This allows citizens to build trust towards each other. Larger income gaps also allow for jealousy and predetermined prejudices to cloud a person's judgment, which leads to anger and political polarization. Having more equal incomes would decrease the civil unrest caused by these class-based judgments. Equal income creates mutual respect between people. They feel more united, and that allows them to interact more freely across income groups. Having this mutual respect gives people a sense of belonging and pride in their communities, encouraging cooperation. Creating a society of more equal income reduces economic segregation, which allows people to interact with and create more social circles, once again fostering that feeling of unity, which also increases civic participation. Studies show that people who believe their government is fair to its citizens are more likely to participate and let their voice be heard in their community, increasing things like voter turnout and volunteering in the community. For my last point, I want to stress that having more equal incomes reduces poverty and raises the general living standards. Equal income can help many people to break the cycle of poverty. Many children grow up and stay in poverty due to lack of access to education, nutrition, and healthcare. Creating better conditions for these kids in their earlier years will greatly improve their chances of success in the future. It also opens doors for adults, giving them better access to job training and childcare. Services like these are often concentrated in circles of generational wealth and high-income areas. Equal income will allow these services to be more accessible in other areas, leveling the playing field and encouraging a meritocracy where people are all given the same resources and are paid according to their work ethic and not their social origins.